You might be shocked to learn about Franz Ferdinand's assassination. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria was killed, an event that sparked World War I and changed the course of history. This assassination took place precisely 28 years after the killing of his grandfather, Emperor Maximilian of Mexico, on the same date in 1867. The two assassinations underline a fascinating connection between these historical figures and their turbulent times. Franz Ferdinand was an important royal, and his death accelerated tensions among European powers already on edge. The fallout led to widespread warfare and massive political shifts across the continent. It's intriguing to think about how one tragic event can have such far-reaching effects. Many historians argue that the war reshaped global politics for decades. In fact, the ripples of World War I can still be felt today as they help set the stage for World War II in the modern world. Isn't it fascinating to see how history intertwines in such dramatic ways, connecting generations through pivotal moments? Can you imagine that shoes can guide you home? In a delightful blend of fantasy and technology, a modern invention inspired by the beloved Wizard of Oz brings you footwear that features built-in GPS technology. Just like Dorothy's famous ruby slippers, these innovative shoes aim to help wearers navigate their way back home, but with a high-tech twist. Imagine slipping on a pair of these whimsical shoes and, rather than following a yellow brick road, simply tapping a button or speaking a command to activate the GPS. The shoes then provide step-by-step directions to your doorstep, transforming the way we think about getting from here to there. Not only do they add a sprinkle of magic to our daily lives, but they also serve as a practical solution for those who might get lost or need assistance finding their way in unfamiliar areas. Isn't it amazing how creativity can lead to such useful inventions? Turns out the truth is that blue whales are massive. These gentle giants of the ocean hold the title of the largest animals on Earth, and their heart is a true testament to their size. Weighing an astonishing 400 pounds, a blue whale's heart is not only heavy, but also incredibly powerful. In fact, its heartbeat can be detected from over 2 miles away. Just imagine the sound echoing through the deep blue waters of the ocean. This extraordinary capability allows them to communicate over great distances, helping them find each other in the vast ocean. Blue whales can grow up to 100 feet long, and their hearts are roughly the size of a small car. They need such a hardy organ to pump blood through their immense bodies, ensuring that every organ and muscle gets the oxygen it needs to thrive. Isn't it amazing how nature produces such remarkable creatures? Guess what really drives tax transparency in Australia? There's a growing call for clearer information on tax expenditures, which are the financial benefits or deductions that governments provide. In Australia, many citizens contribute taxes not just through their paychecks, but also through everyday purchases like groceries and gas. Yet many people feel left in the dark about how these funds are actually spent. As more Australians become aware of this issue, they are demanding better transparency from the government. This means they want to see exactly how their taxpayer dollars are being allocated, whether for schools, healthcare, or infrastructure projects. With increased public interest, there's hope that leaders will work to create clearer reporting on budget spending, making sure citizens can track how their contributions support vital services. Could more transparency change how we view taxes altogether? Did you know coffee can actually hydrate you? Many people think that drinking coffee leaves you feeling thirsty and dehydrated, but this isn't the full story. While caffeine, the active ingredient in coffee, is a mild diuretic, meaning it can make you urinate more, moderate coffee consumption can still play a role in keeping you hydrated. In fact, coffee is mostly water, so when you sip on your favorite brew, you're also getting hydration. Studies have shown that for most people, enjoying a few cups of coffee a day doesn't lead to dehydration and can actually contribute to reaching the daily hydration goals. Of course, if you're downing multiple cups all day long, it could have the opposite effect. But in moderation, coffee can be a tasty way to stay hydrated. So the next time you grab a cup, remember it might be helping your hydration more than you thought. Is it really true that Google tilts when you type SQ? When you enter SQ into Google, You may be surprised to see the search results page tilting to one side. This quirky feature is part of an array of Easter eggs hidden in Google's coding, designed to bring a little joy to your day. Alongside the playful tilt, you can also try commands like do a barrel roll to watch the entire page spin, or Google in 1998 to see a nostalgic throwback to the early days of the internet. These Easter eggs are harmless and serve as a fun reminder that even a giant tech company can add a sprinkle of humor to everyday tools. So go ahead, give it a try and see how a simple search can turn into a delightful experience. What other hidden surprises do you think Google has waiting for you? Prepare to be amazed by flowers losing their scent. Recent research shows that as global temperatures climb, the lovely fragrances of many flowers are fading away. Heat and pollution are messing with the chemical compounds that create these scents, which could lead to some serious problems. Flowers give off their delightful aromas to attract pollinators like bees and butterflies, which are crucial for plant reproduction. When the scent is reduced, these important insects might not find the flowers as easily, leading to decreased crop yields and weaker ecosystems. This decline in floral aroma may seem small, but it demonstrates a bigger picture of how climate change is altering our environment. It reminds us that every change, even a subtle one like a flower's scent, has a ripple effect on nature and agriculture. Could this shift threaten the future of our favorite fruits and vegetables? Guess what really drives your body while you sleep? During deep sleep, a fascinating process takes place that affects how we respond to irritants like dust or pollen. The nerves responsible for triggering a sneeze are inactive during this stage of sleep, which means you won't sneeze even if something bothers your nose. This natural suppression of the sneeze reflex is crucial because it allows your body to focus on essential functions like repairing tissues, consolidating memories, and regulating hormones. Imagine trying to sleep while constantly sneezing. By temporarily disabling sneezing, your body prioritizes rest and recovery, ensuring you wake up refreshed and ready to tackle the day. So the next time you're peacefully snoozing, remember this incredible way your body protects itself. Isn't it amazing how our bodies manage these processes while we dream? Why exactly does microwaving a grape cause explosions? In 2011, a curious physicist at the University of Sydney put a grape in the microwave, and what happened next was nothing short of dramatic. When heated, the grape caught fire, leaving many people baffled. Scientists pondered this phenomenon until 2019 when a study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences shed light on the mystery. The grape contains a high concentration of water, and as it heats up, loose electrons and ions begin to cluster together, ultimately forming plasma. This creates a buildup of energy that results in a tiny explosion. The heat causes the grape's skin to burst open, releasing steam that ignites due to the intense heat. This bizarre reaction not only highlights the unique properties of grapes, but also shows how everyday items can produce unexpected science experiments right in our kitchens. So, next time you microwave a grape, remember, you might just be creating a mini fireworks show. Is it really true that we haven't returned to the moon? For over half a century now, no human has set foot on our lunar neighbor since the last Apollo mission in 1972. This astonishing reality makes us realize how fleeting the era of lunar exploration was, lasting only about 3.5 years. From 1969 to 1972, astronauts from NASA's Apollo program made history by landing on the moon and conducting scientific experiments, collecting samples, and truly expanding our understanding of space. But since then, the memory of those brave missions seems to have dimmed. Why have we not returned? Some argue it's the high cost, while others point to shifting priorities in space exploration. Despite advanced technology, a manned moon mission feels like a distant dream. As we look toward returning to the moon in the coming years, many wonder what those journeys will bring and how they will reignite our collective curiosity about the unknown. Have you ever wondered why eels can shock us? Certain eels, like the infamous electric eel, can generate powerful electric shocks reaching up to 600 volts. This incredible ability helps them both hunt for food and defend themselves against predators. The electric eel uses specialized cells called electrocytes, which are similar to batteries to produce these jolts. When it senses nearby prey, it releases electricity to stun fish or other unsuspecting animals, making them easier to capture. This shocking feature not only provides a tasty meal, but also serves as a defense mechanism against larger predators that might think twice about attacking. In the murky waters where they live, these eels make quite an impression with their electrical prowess. So next time you hear about electric eels, remember that they aren't just fascinating creatures. They are nature's own shock machines, blending survival with a truly electrifying twist. Is it really true that presidents win Nobel Peace Prizes? Absolutely. In fact, 3 U.S. presidents have been honored with this prestigious award for their remarkable efforts in promoting peace internationally. Theodore Roosevelt received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1906 for mediating the end of the Russo-Japanese War, showing that his diplomatic skills were just as vital as any battlefield strategy. Later, Woodrow Wilson won the award in 1919, primarily for establishing the League of Nations, an organization aimed at fostering global cooperation and preventing future conflicts. More recently, Barack Obama was awarded the prize in 2009, recognizing his vision of a world free from nuclear weapons and his commitment to multilateral diplomacy. These examples remind us that effective leadership often shines through dialogue and understanding, marking a powerful shift in how peace can be achieved. What other leaders might follow in their footsteps? Turns out the truth is that whiskey fueled Walgreens' growth. During Prohibition, which lasted from 1920 to 1933, the United States faced a nationwide ban on alcohol sales. Yet there was a fascinating loophole. Pharmacists could still prescribe medicinal whiskey. This unique situation provided Walgreens, a small chain with only 20 stores at the time, an extraordinary opportunity. By positioning itself as a medicinal supplier, Walgreens expanded rapidly, skyrocketing to over 400 locations. People flocked to pharmacies not just for the thrill of a forbidden drink, but also due to the popular belief that whiskey offered health benefits. As a result, Walgreens became synonymous with this trend, serving a critical need during difficult times when many businesses struggled to stay afloat. The long lines of customers seeking whiskey prescriptions transformed Walgreens into a household name. This remarkable growth story highlights how Prohibition unexpectedly shaped the trajectory of a well-known brand, showing that even in challenging circumstances, unique opportunities can lead to significant success. Next time you consider Walgreens, think about their intriguing link to Prohibition and the world of medicinal whiskey. Ever thought about why bees are nature's sweet creators? It's a captivating process that involves teamwork and remarkable skills. To create a single kilogram of honey, bees have to visit nearly 1 million flowers. Each bee embarks on its journey to collect nectar, the sugary liquid produced by flowers that is essential for honeymaking. Using their long tongues, bees draw up this nectar, storing it in a special pouch called the honey stomach, which is distinct from their regular stomach used for digestion. Upon returning to the hive, the bee regurgitates the nectar, passing it on to fellow worker bees. These bees play a vital role in converting nectar into honey. They spread it across the honeycomb and vigorously fan it with their wings, accelerating the evaporation of excess water. This process thickens the nectar into the sweet substance we love. Honey isn't just a tasty treat, it's crucial for bees, particularly during the cold months when food is scarce. The next time you savor that luscious honey on your breakfast, think of the remarkable journey, an entire colony of bees collaborating tirelessly, all for that delightful jar on your table. Unlock the mystery of tire specifications? When you glance at tires, it might be hard to believe those numbers hold vital secrets about their performance. The first number tells you the rim width, describing how wide your tire actually is. Next up, the second number represents the profile, which reveals the tire's height compared to its width. Finally, the third number denotes the rim size in inches, crucial for fitting your tire onto the wheel. But that's not all. These specifications also include important details about the tire's weight capacity and speed rating. Understanding these numbers can help you choose the right tire for your vehicle, ensuring safety and optimal performance. For instance, if you're planning a long road trip, knowing the speed rating will give you peace of mind that your tires can handle highway speeds. Similarly, for hauling heavy loads, you'll want to pay attention to the weight capacity, so next time you see a tires label, remember there's more than meets the eye. It's all about keeping you safe and enhancing your driving experience. Did you know about Japan's unique sumo wrestling tradition? In Japan, sumo wrestlers have a remarkable way of connecting with their fans through a practice called kata. Instead of traditional signatures, these athletes use their handprints to create a lasting memory for admirers. This unique method has been passed down through generations, reflecting both the rich history and culture of sumo wrestling. When fans visit a sumo event, they get the exciting chance to meet their favorite wrestlers, who then stamp their hands onto special papers or souvenirs, leaving behind a giant, colorful imprint. These handprints are more than just marks. They serve as cherished keepsakes that fans can treasure for years. The Tata tradition emphasizes the bond between wrestlers and supporters, showcasing respect and appreciation on both sides. It's a beautiful fusion of sport and art, where each creation is unique and personal. So the next time you admire a sumo wrestler, remember the heartwarming ritual of Tata that brings fans closer to the world of this incredible sport. Did you know BMW created a car with a flexible body? The BMW GINA Light Visionary mode, introduced in 2008, revolutionized the world of automotive design. Instead of the traditional rigid metal structure, the GINA features a unique skin made from a flexible textile that allows the car's shape to change on demand. This innovative design not only beautifies the vehicle, but also enhances its aerodynamic performance. The fabric can stretch and move, adapting to different driving conditions or driver preferences. Imagine driving a car that can transform its appearance and function, just like a chameleon. This flexibility also makes the car lighter, potentially improving fuel efficiency. With its futuristic approach to both aesthetics and engineering, the GINA challenges our ideas of what a car can be, proving that creativity and technology can come together in astounding ways. Could this be the future of automotive design? Did you know about Namibia's fascinating skeleton desert? This unique area is not just sandy and dry, it holds the ancient secrets of marine life. The skeleton desert earned its eerie name from the fossilized remains of whales and other sea creatures that were once part of a vast ocean. Thousands of years ago, this region was submerged underwater, teeming with life. Over time, dramatic shifts in climate and geography left it high and dry, transforming it into the desert we see today. The harsh conditions help preserve these bones, providing clues about the Earth's past. As you explore this captivating landscape, you can find not only these incredible fossils, but also breathtaking dune formations and unique flora and fauna adapted to the arid climate. The stark beauty of the skeleton desert makes it a must-visit for adventurous travelers and geology enthusiasts alike. Have you ever thought about what stories the bones might tell about the world millions of years ago? You won't believe how eels reproduce. For years, scientists were puzzled by the reproductive habits of eels, specifically the mysterious European eel and American eel. These remarkable fish, migrating thousands of miles to the Sargasso Sea, only developed their sexual organs during this extraordinary journey. Until 2022, researchers had no clue how eels managed to spawn, leading to much speculation and intrigue. In the depths of the Sargasso Sea, where warm waters and nutrient-rich currents converge, these eels finally prepare to reproduce. As they swim towards this unique breeding ground, their bodies undergo significant changes, transforming them from their usual state into sexually mature creatures. This discovery has not only filled a gap in our understanding of eel biology, but also highlighted the wonders of nature's adaptability and the intricate life cycles of marine species. Who knew such a seemingly simple fish could hold such deep secrets? Prepare to be amazed by, did you know football started in ancient China? The world's most popular sport has fascinating origins that date back over 2,000 years to a game called Cuju. This ancient Chinese pastime involved players kicking a leather ball into a net, a concept that feels surprisingly similar to the football we know today, yet retains its own unique flair. The term Cuju translates to kick the ball, And this game was not merely recreational. It served as a method of military training, helping soldiers maintain their agility and fitness. Picture a lively marketplace in ancient China, where enthusiastic players showcase their skills by dribbling and passing the ball, thrilling the crowds that gather to watch. As Cuju evolved, it influenced various cultures around the world, paving the way for the many styles of football we now embrace. From England's lush fields to Brazil's sun-kissed beaches, the heritage of Cuju still resonates in contemporary football matches. So the next time you're glued to your TV watching a thrilling game, take a moment to appreciate the centuries of history and tradition that have shaped this beloved sport. Get ready to dive into Beyoncé's incredible journey. Starting her career as the lead singer of Destiny's Child, one of the best-selling girl groups ever, Beyoncé quickly became a powerhouse in the music industry. The group, known for iconic hits like No, No, No and Say My Name, laid the foundation for her stardom. In 2003, she launched her solo career with the album Dangerously in Love, which took the world by storm. The album featured chart toppers like Crazy in Love, showcasing her stunning vocal talent and unique style. This breakthrough not only highlighted her skills as a singer, but also defined her as a cultural icon with an empowering message. Beyoncé's ability to connect with her audience through fierce performances and relatable lyrics has made her a role model for many. She continues to push boundaries with her music and influence, paving the way for future artists. Can you imagine how her journey has inspired countless fans around the globe? What makes Hawaii's education system so unique? Hawaii stands out in the United States because it operates under just one school district for the entire state. This means that all the islands, from the big ones like Hawaii and Maui to smaller ones like Molokai and Lanai, are unified under a single administration. This setup allows for consistent educational policies and resources across all islands, making it easier to share best practices and support students no matter where they live in the archipelago. However, it also presents challenges, such as addressing the diverse needs of students in urban Honolulu versus those in more rural areas. Additionally, this centralized system can make it difficult for local communities to influence decisions that affect their schools. Despite these challenges, Hawaii's unique approach promotes a sense of unity and shared responsibility for education, helping to create a system that reflects the state's rich cultural diversity. Would local communities be better served by a more decentralized approach? What if I told you bridge inspections save lives? Regular inspections of highway infrastructure, especially bridges, play a crucial role in ensuring safe travel for everyone. The Department of Transportation prioritizes this responsibility, checking approximately 83% of highway bridges every 2 years, alongside another 12% annually. This thorough inspection process is vital for identifying signs of wear and tear, corrosion, or structural issues that could lead to dangerous situations. Inspectors closely examine various elements of the bridge, such as the deck, support beams, and joints, ensuring each component is in good shape. If they discover problems, timely repairs can be made before these issues escalate into serious concerns. With millions of vehicles navigating these bridges daily, inspections significantly contribute to accident prevention and ultimately saving lives. It's fascinating to think about the dedicated professionals working behind the scenes to ensure our roads remain safe. So the next time you cross a bridge, remember the meticulous care that went into its upkeep, allowing you to travel with greater peace of mind. Did you know who invented the traffic cone? Charles D. Scanlon, a street painter from Los Angeles, created a durable rubber cone to replace the cumbersome wooden tripods that were once used for marking roads. His innovation transformed road safety and became a global icon of caution. Suddenly, instead of wooden tripods that were heavy and hard to carry, we had lightweight, bright orange cones that could be spotted from a distance. Unfortunately, this beloved invention has also led to an odd irony. Over 1 million traffic cones are stolen each year. What was meant to enhance safety on the streets has turned into a hot target for theft. This makes us wonder, what motivates people to take something designed for public good? From curious collectors to pranksters, the reasons behind this epidemic raise interesting questions about human behavior. So next time you see a traffic cone, remember Scanlan's clever invention and the bizarre twist of fate it has experienced. Did you know that Ratatouille changed how kids view rats? After its release in 2007, this animated film not only entertained viewers, but also sparked a remarkable 50% increase in pet rat sales. Kids everywhere were enchanted by the adorable rat named Remy, who dreamt of becoming a chef in Paris. Suddenly, pet stores saw a rush of families eager to adopt these small, furry animals as companions. However, this surge raised important questions about responsibility. How many children truly understood the commitment involved in caring for a pet? While many enjoy the idea of having a rat as a pet, it's essential for parents to discuss the needs of rats, like proper housing, diet, and social interaction. Adopting a pet is a lifelong commitment, and understanding this can make a huge difference for families considering bringing a rat home. Did you know that Persians use toxic gas in battle? This fascinating tactic highlights that chemical warfare isn't just a modern invention. During ancient conflicts, particularly between the Persians and Romans, evidence shows that the Persians deployed toxic gases against their foes. One chilling incident occurred when Persian forces released noxious gas into a Roman tunnel, leading to the immediate deaths of many soldiers inside. This clever use of chemical agents showcased the lengths to which ancient armies would go to gain an advantage. It also raises important questions about the ethics of warfare throughout history. While we often think of chemical warfare as a 20th century phenomenon, this example serves as a reminder that the quest for power and victory often leads to the development of increasingly destructive methods. How do you think these ancient tactics compare to modern warfare techniques? Imagine soldiers sharing joy during World War I. On Christmas Eve in 1914, an extraordinary event unfolded on the battlefields of Europe. Known as the Christmas truce, this unofficial ceasefire brought together soldiers from both sides of the conflict. For just one night, they paused their fighting and laid down their weapons, driven by the spirit of Christmas. In this heartwarming moment, troops from Germany and Britain sang carols, exchanged gifts, and even kicked a soccer ball around in the muddy fields of no man's land. It was a remarkable display of how, even amid the horrors of war, the message of peace and goodwill resonated strongly. This spontaneous gathering reminded everyone involved that humanity persists, even in dark times. Although military leaders quickly moved to quash such sentiments, the Christmas truce remains a poignant reminder of the potential for harmony amidst chaos. It invites us to think about our own capacity for kindness and connection, even when divided by conflict. What would it take for us to find that spirit of goodwill today? Here's a wild fact about the Great Pyramids. The Great Pyramids of Giza, standing tall for over 4,500 years, are not just stunning pieces of ancient architecture. They are a true marvel of engineering. Imagine moving about 2.3 million massive stone blocks, each weighing tons, without modern machinery. Scholars have long debated how the ancient Egyptians managed such a feat, coming up with theories that range from ingenious ramps to the outlandish idea of alien help. While many believe that a series of ramps were used to haul these giant stones, others suggest that the Egyptians had a sophisticated understanding of physics and logistics. Despite exhaustive studies, there's still no single answer that explains their incredible precision. It's this mystery that continues to enchant historians, engineers, and curious minds around the world. How did they do it? You won't believe this about desert farming. In the arid landscapes where every drop of water matters, farmers have an ingenious solution: buried clay pots called alas. These pots are not just ordinary containers. They're carefully filled with water and placed beneath the soil, directed near the plant roots. As the soil dries out, moisture slowly seeps from the pots, allowing plant roots to reach down and soak up water when they need it most. This method is a brilliant, eco-friendly irrigation technique that minimizes waste and supports sustainable agriculture. By harnessing the natural processes of soil absorption, farmers can keep their crops thriving despite challenging conditions. Plus, using these traditional clay pots helps preserve water and enriches the soil, creating a healthier environment for plants to grow. Isn't it fascinating how innovative solutions can come from age-old practices? Prepare to be amazed by blue tarantula magic. Did you know the extraordinary blue tarantula uses nanocrystals to create its stunning blue color? These tiny crystals are arranged in a crystalline structure that acts like a mirror, reflecting specific wavelengths of light. This unique arrangement means that when light hits their surface, only certain colors bounce back to our eyes, making the tarantula appear a dazzling blue. Unlike pigments, which absorb light, this structural color results from the physical arrangement of the nanocrystals, showcasing a brilliant optical phenomenon. This eye-catching feature not only helps the tarantula in dazzling potential mates, but also plays a role in camouflage from predators. So the next time you see a blue tarantula, remember that its spectacular color is a fascinating combination of biology and physics, showcasing nature's incredible ingenuity. Here's a wild fact about the Luddites. Many people think the Luddites were simply against technology, but that's not the whole truth. These were actually skilled laborers in early 19th century England, and they fought for their livelihoods as machines began to replace them. With the rise of automation in textile factories, workers faced reduced wages and job losses, leading to protests and riots against the new machines that threatened their way of life. Rather than being anti-technology, the Luddites aimed to protect their craft and demand fair treatment. They believed that the introduction of power looms and mechanized equipment was not just changing how clothes were made, but also undermining the value of their skill and hard work. Ironically, their protests have turned into a cautionary tale about the impact of progress on jobs, sparking discussions that are still relevant today. So the next time you hear about the Luddites, remember, they weren't against progress itself, but rather the consequences it brought for workers like them. Guess what really drives Peculiar People Day? January 10th is all about celebrating the unique quirks that make individuals special. This fun and lighthearted holiday encourages everyone to embrace their eccentricities, from odd hobbies to unusual fashion choices. It's a reminder that being different is something to be proud of, not hidden away. You might meet someone who collects rubber ducks, or a person who sings in the shower like it's a concert. Peculiar People Day invites us to appreciate what sets us apart and inspires creativity. Have you ever had a quirky idea that made people laugh or scratch their heads? By honoring those who embrace their individuality, we foster a sense of community and acceptance. So whether you proudly wear mismatched socks or have an unusual talent, celebrate your unique self and encourage others to join you. Why not spread the joy of being peculiar today? Believe it or not, vacuum cleaners have cool attachments. These handy tools are designed to tackle specific cleaning challenges around your home, making chores much easier. For instance, the crevice tool helps you reach those sneaky dust bunnies hiding in tight corners or between furniture and walls. Need to freshen up your sofa? The upholstery attachment is perfect for cleaning cushions and fabric surfaces without damaging them. Additionally, brush heads can gently agitate carpets, ensuring you pull all the dirt from deep within the fibers. Some vacuum models even include specialized tools for pet hair, making them a lifesaver for animal lovers. By using the right attachment for each job, you can maximize the efficiency of your cleaning routine and keep your home spotless. So the next time you pull out your vacuum, remember to explore these attachments. Your home will thank you. What if I told you about dissociative disorders? These intriguing psychological conditions affect certain individuals, causing them to experience a disconnection from their thoughts, feelings, and sense of self. Previously known as the destruction of characteristics of the hierarchy, dissociative disorders can manifest in various ways. Imagine someone suddenly feeling detached from their body or not remembering events that happened to them. This can occur without any conscious control, as if different parts of their identity emerge at unexpected times. People with these disorders might find that they can control their actions or react differently depending on the situation, all while being unaware of the shifts happening within them. This fascinating phenomenon raises questions about how our minds create and manage personal identity and what it means to be truly in control of ourselves. Isn't it amazing how complex our brains can be? This might surprise you. The Altair 8800 launched personal computing. Released in 1975, the Altair 8800 is celebrated as the very first personal computer that made technology accessible to individuals. Before this groundbreaking invention, computers were typically large, expensive, and confined to businesses or universities. The Altair changed everything, allowing hobbyists and enthusiasts to build their own systems at home. Among its most notable contributors were Bill Gates and Paul Allen, who created the first version of the Altair basic operating system. This operating system was crucial, as it enabled users to interact with the computer more easily, paving the way for the development of software and applications that we all use today. The success of Altair Basic not only helped establish Microsoft, but also sparked a personal computing revolution that transformed how we work, play, and communicate. Imagine a world where computers were still just for businesses, thanks to the Altair 8800. That's not our reality today. Do you think any other inventions have had a similar impact? What was drapetomania, and why was it a hoax? Drapetomania was a fabricated mental illness that emerged in the 19th century, claiming that slaves who wanted freedom were suffering from a mental disorder. This false narrative suggested that slavery somehow improved the lives of enslaved individuals to such an extent that only those with sick minds would desire to escape. This ridiculous concept aimed at justifying the brutal institution of slavery by dismissing the very real desires and rights of enslaved people. By labeling their yearning for freedom as a mental illness, proponents attempted to diminish the moral outrage surrounding slavery. Historians today see drapetomania as an example of how false ideologies can be used to manipulate public perception. Recognizing this type of misinformation is crucial in understanding the historical context of slavery and the ongoing fight for human rights today. How can we ensure that history doesn't repeat itself? Did you know that bananas top Walmart's sales charts? It's true, bananas have outshined everything else sold at Walmart, making them the best-selling item in the store. Think about it. Despite the endless choices shoppers face, from electronics to clothing, these bright yellow fruits consistently attract buyers. Each week, Walmart sells countless bananas, showing just how much people love this tasty and convenient snack. Not only are bananas affordable, but they are also packed with nutrients like potassium and vitamin C, making them a healthy option for all ages. Their popularity might surprise you, but they truly are a staple in many households. Whether tossed into a smoothie, sliced onto cereal, or eaten on their own, bananas have earned their crown in the grocery aisles. So next time you grab a bunch, remember they're a fan favorite at the world's largest retailer. Did you know mosquitoes can scent your breath? These pesky insects have an incredible ability to track down their next meal by detecting carbon dioxide we exhale. When you breathe out, you release this gas, which acts like a beacon, guiding mosquitoes right to you. They're particularly active during dawn and dusk, times when many people are outside enjoying nature. But why those specific times? At these cooler parts of the day, carbon dioxide levels rise from both breathing and the drop in temperatures, making it easier for mosquitoes to find their targets. Interestingly, mosquitoes are drawn to certain people more than others, often due to body heat, skin temperature, and even the bacteria living on our skin. This makes some folks the lucky targets of these insect bites, while others breeze through outdoor activities unbothered. So next time you're outside at sunrise or sunset, remember to protect yourself, as you're not just enjoying nature, you're also inviting those buzzing bloodsuckers to join the fun. Meet the fascinating pink Amazon river dolphin. This remarkable creature is not only the largest of the river dolphins, but also one of the most colorful. With its striking pink hue, the Amazon river dolphin stands out in the dark waters of the Amazon and Orinoco basins. Why pink, you might wonder? Well, their color can vary from pale gray to deep pink, and it often brightens with age or during exciting social interactions. These dolphins are incredibly intelligent, displaying complex behaviors that show their problem-solving skills and social dynamics. They can even work together to catch fish, using clever hunting tactics. Besides their playful nature, these dolphins are significant for their ecosystems, helping to maintain the health of the rivers they call home. Sadly, the pink Amazon river dolphin faces threats from habitat destruction and pollution, making conservation efforts essential for their survival. Understanding these unique creatures is vital to preserving their future. Isn't it amazing to learn about such extraordinary beings in our world? Did you hear about Bobby the Wonderdog? In 1923, an extraordinary canine named Bobby embarked on a journey that would capture hearts and imaginations. This adventurous dog traveled over 400 kilometers from Indiana to Oregon, all in a determined effort to reunite with his beloved family. Bobby faced numerous challenges along the way, including treacherous rivers, vast deserts, and snowy landscapes. His incredible determination and loyalty earned him the fitting nickname of Bobby the Wonderdog. Imagine the sights he must have seen and the incredible odds he overcame to find his way home. Bobby's journey serves as a powerful reminder of the bond between pets and their owners, showcasing the lengths that love and loyalty can inspire. Today, Bobby's story continues to inspire dog lovers everywhere, proving that true devotion knows no bounds. What other amazing animal stories are out there? Did you know Stockholm is a city of islands? This incredible capital of Sweden is actually built on 14 interconnected islands, which makes it unique among major cities around the world. The stunning waterways and vibrant architecture create a picturesque setting that attracts millions of visitors each year. With over 50 bridges linking these islands, exploring Stockholm feels like an adventure in itself. Each island has its own character, from the historic Gamla Stan, or Old Town, with its charming cobblestone streets, to the modern vibes of Södermalm, known for its trendy shops and cafes. The water that surrounds the city is not just for looks. It plays a vital role in local culture and recreation. You can enjoy everything from ferry rides to swimming during the warm summer months. Stockholm's blend of natural beauty and urban life makes it a fascinating place to explore. So next time you think of places to visit, consider the enchanting islands of Stockholm that promise an experience like no other. You might be shocked to learn that Alaska is massive. This incredible state is so expansive that it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Just imagine the sheer size of it. Alaska, often called the last frontier, is famous for its wild landscapes, including towering mountains, icy fjords, and dense forests. While you might picture it as an endless expanse of wilderness, it's interesting to note that Alaska is one of the least populated states in the country. Despite its rugged beauty and breathtaking scenery, many areas feel incredibly remote, making it a haven for adventurers and nature lovers. The natural wonders here, from the stunning northern lights to the fascinating wildlife, offer unique experiences that attract visitors every year. So while Alaska may seem lonely due to its vastness, it's bursting with life and adventure, just waiting to be explored. Most people don't know this about Christmas trees. Since 1991, sales of artificial Christmas trees in the United States have outpaced those of real trees. This shift is largely due to amazing advances in manufacturing that have made artificial trees look incredibly realistic and more durable. Many families now love the convenience of having trees that come pre-lit and can be reused year after year, which not only saves time but also cuts down on waste and costs over time. However, real Christmas trees still hold a special place in many hearts due to their wonderful fragrance and the cherished traditions associated with them. Each year, millions of real trees are sold, showcasing that while preferences may be changing, the love for both options continues to thrive. This evolution reflects how our holiday practices are adapting, finding a balance between nostalgic traditions and the modern desire for sustainability. What happened when a senator smuggled a fake bomb? In 2014, Australian Senator Bill Heffernan made headlines for his bold protest against new security measures at Parliament House. To illustrate his point about vulnerabilities, Heffernan cleverly smuggled a fake pipe bomb into the building itself. He did this to demonstrate the lack of proper security and how easily someone could breach the premises. During a Senate hearing, he unveiled the contraption, shocking his colleagues and sparking a conversation about safety in government buildings. His dramatic act raised eyebrows, but also ignited discussions about the adequacy of security arrangements. While some applauded his audacity in shining a light on security issues, others criticized his methods as reckless. This daring move stirred controversy making people wonder how secure their public spaces truly are and what measures are in place to protect them against real threats. You won't believe this about capuchin monkeys. A fascinating study revealed that these clever creatures have a grasp of currency. When researchers introduced tokens as a form of money, some capuchin monkeys began to show behaviors we typically associate with humans. For instance, a few engaged in theft, snatching tokens from others, while others participated in bribery, swapping tokens for favors or privileges. This intriguing behavior suggests that capuchin monkeys can navigate complex social systems, showcasing a level of intelligence and social understanding that was previously thought to be unique to humans. It's amazing to think that our distant relatives are capable of such strategies. These findings invite us to rethink how we understand animal intelligence and social interactions. What else might these intelligent primates surprise us with in future studies? Prepare to be amazed by Wexler's stunning sculpture. Robert Wexler devoted a staggering 7 years to create this extraordinary piece of art, made entirely from 1,000 pennies. Weighing in at nearly 550 pounds, this sculpture is more than just an impressive visual. It's a commentary on value, labor, and creativity. Wexler meticulously arranged each penny, transforming a seemingly mundane object into a breathtaking work of art that challenges our perceptions of money and craftsmanship. Each coin tells a story, adding depth to the sculpture's surface, which sparkles under the light. Visitors are often left marveling at how a pile of coins can come together to form something so elegant and thought-provoking. It's hard not to feel inspired when standing in front of this massive installation where art meets the everyday. What does it say about our relationship with currency and creativity? Why exactly does the hobo spider surprise us? The hobo spider, scientifically known as Eratogena agrestis, is a fascinating creature that can be found in various regions like Europe, Central Asia, and parts of Western North America. Unlike many familiar spiders that weave intricate webs high in the trees, the hobo spider has a unique approach to hunting. It crafts a funnel-shaped web right on the ground, which serves as its trap for unsuspecting prey. This clever design allows the spider to lie in wait while its victims wander too close. When something falls into its web, the hobo spider swiftly ambushes them. Although it might look a bit scary, it's important to note that this spider is often misunderstood. Its bite is not as harmful as some believe. So the next time you spot one, take a moment to appreciate its unique hunting style and interesting behavior. Let's uncover the truth about flying snakes. The Southeast Asian flying snake, known as Chrysopelea, has an extraordinary talent. It can glide gracefully from tree to tree. This isn't just a random leap. These snakes skillfully flatten their bodies into a wing-like shape, allowing them to soar through the air. Imagine launching off a branch and floating over 33 feet. This remarkable feat is made possible through undulating movements that control their flight path, similar to how a fish swims. While they might not have wings or engines like birds or planes, their unique gliding technique keeps them safe from predators and helps them hunt for food. It's fascinating to think about how evolution has equipped these snakes with such an amazing survival strategy. Next time you think about snakes, remember that some can fly. How cool is that? Ever wondered how smart a parrot can be? Meet Alex, the African gray parrot celebrated as the most intelligent of his kind throughout history. Under the watchful guidance of psychologist Irene Pepperberg, Alex learned around 150 words, demonstrating remarkable abilities to identify colors, shapes, numbers, and objects. His impressive cognitive skills were comparable to those of a 5-year-old child, sparking fascinating discussions about animal intelligence. Alex's unique communication skills and understanding of concepts like same, different, and more or less challenge the way we perceive mind capabilities in animals. Sadly, Alex passed away in 2007 at the age of 31, but his legacy continues to inspire researchers and animal lovers alike. His life and intelligence not only opened our eyes to the mental prowess of parrots, but also posed deeper questions about emotional and intellectual connections between humans and animals. What other mysteries about animal intelligence are waiting to be uncovered? Did you know the 428 Cobra Jet was an accident? In the late 1960s, Ford engineers set out to design a standard 390 cubic inch V8 engine for their impressive lineup of muscle cars. However, a surprising manufacturing mix-up changed everything, resulting in the creation of the 428 Cobra Jet, a powerful engine that would cement its status in automotive history. This hefty engine boasted enhanced horsepower and torque, allowing cars equipped with it to dominate drag racing tracks across America. Car enthusiasts soon recognized the 428 Cobra Jet as a game-changer, making it a highly sought-after engine for speed and performance. What's fascinating is that what started as an unplanned mistake turned into one of Ford's most iconic engines, proving that sometimes accidents can lead to greatness. The legacy of the 428 Cobra Jet continues to inspire car lovers and collectors even today. Hard to believe, but wing walking was once a sport. This thrilling activity gained popularity in the early 20th century, with performers like Gladys Engel from the famous aerobatic group, the 13 Black Cats, taking center stage. Gladys captured the public's imagination by walking on the wings of airplanes soaring through the sky. Imagine being thousands of feet up in the air, balancing on a narrow wing while the wind rushes by. Gladys and her fellow wing walkers showcased breathtaking skills, performing stunts, flips, and even dances while the planes looped and soared. This daring display combined artistry with bravery, enchanting audiences at air shows. Although technology has largely replaced these daring acts with safer aviation practices, the legacy of wing walkers like Gladys Engel lives on in the hearts of adrenaline seekers and aviation enthusiasts. Would you have the courage to try such a sensational feat? Can you imagine planets fitting between Earth and Moon? Scientists have revealed that if you placed all the planets of our solar system in a line, they would actually fit between our planet Earth and the Moon, which is about 238,855 miles away. The largest planet, Jupiter, is about 86,881 miles in diameter, while our smallest planet, Mercury, is just 3,032 miles across. When lined up side by side, even though they cover a vast amount of space, they would take up a surprisingly small portion of the distance to our nearest celestial neighbor. This fascinating fact highlights just how enormous space is, as well as how relatively small the planets are in the grand scale of the universe. Next time you look up at the moon, consider that the entire solar system's planets could fit in that gap, an exciting reminder of our place in the cosmos. Most people don't know this, but the Great Wall is immense. Spanning over 5,000 meters, this iconic structure weaves through stunning mountains and vast deserts, showcasing the incredible determination of ancient builders. If you decided to walk the entire Great Wall, prepare for an incredible journey that could take around 18 months. That's right, assuming you walk every day without taking long breaks. Each step would not only challenge your physical endurance, but also immerse you in a rich tapestry of history. From its construction starting in the 7th century BC to its completion during the Ming Dynasty, the wall served as a defense against invasions and a symbol of unity. As you traverse this awe-inspiring marvel, imagine the centuries of stories, cultures, and people who have walked its paths before you. Whether you're hiking steep sections or wandering through serene landscapes, the Great Wall offers an adventure that is both physically demanding and historically enriching. So are you ready to explore this monumental feat of human engineering? What if a robot could make your coffee? A barista robot powered by artificial intelligence is revolutionizing how we enjoy our favorite brews. Imagine walking into a cafe where a sleek robot takes your order and whips up delicious drinks like espresso and cappuccinos, all while interacting with you through an electronic interface. This remarkable technology not only showcases advancements in robotics, but also changes the way we experience customer service. The AI barista can customize drinks to individual tastes, ensuring every cup is perfect. As you watch it skillfully steam milk and pour with precision, you're witnessing the future of cafe culture. This blend of machine learning and service may seem like science fiction, but it's happening right now. Could this technology reshape how we think about coffee shops in the future? Unleash your potential with Oprah Winfrey Network. In 2011, Oprah Winfrey embarked on an exciting new chapter by launching the Oprah Winfrey Network, commonly known as OWN. This television channel was designed to reflect her passion for personal empowerment and self-improvement, offering a platform that inspires viewers to enhance their lives. With a rich lineup of shows, OWN features content that encourages self-reflection, growth, and positive change. From heartfelt documentaries and motivational series to engaging talk shows, the network crafts a space where audiences can find guidance and inspiration. Oprah's vision included not just entertainment, but also a mission to uplift people in their everyday lives. By sharing empowering stories and relatable experiences, OWN invites viewers to take charge of their own journeys. The channel has also adapted over the years, introducing fresh formats and innovative ideas, keeping it relevant for its audience. In a world often filled with negativity, OWN stands out as a beacon of hope and encouragement. Are you ready to be inspired? Why does Mount Fuji symbolize female spirituality in Japan? This iconic mountain is not just a natural wonder, it represents a deep cultural connection to femininity and spirituality. In Japanese tradition, Mount Fuji is seen as a goddess, embodying the essence of nature and nurturing aspects of life. Historically, this reverence led to the surprising prohibition of women from climbing to its summit, as it was believed that doing so could anger the mountain's divine spirit. This belief highlights a fascinating intersection between gender norms, spirituality, and nature in Japanese culture. Such practices reflect how societies often intertwine their beliefs about gender with their natural landscapes. Today, climbing Mount Fuji is open to everyone, but the historical barriers still linger, inviting discussions about gender, spirituality, and nature's role in culture. How do these themes resonate in our modern understanding of the environment? Explore Gisele Bündchen's eco-friendly sandals revolution. Gisele Bündchen, the world-renowned supermodel, has made a name not only for her striking runway looks, but also for her passionate commitment to sustainability. In collaboration with the Brazilian brand Ipanema, she has designed a fabulous line of eco-friendly sandals that not only celebrate her love for Brazil, but also show a thoughtful approach towards the environment. These sandals are crafted using sustainable materials and practices, helping to decrease the fashion industry's impact on our planet. Gisele believes that fashion can be beautiful without harming the earth, and her work with Ipanema emphasizes the importance of making conscious choices. With vibrant colors and stylish designs, these sandals appeal to both fashion enthusiasts and eco-conscious consumers alike. So next time you're browsing for summer footwear, consider slipping into a pair of Gisele's creations, knowing that you're supporting an initiative that cares for the environment as much as your style. Prepare to be amazed by rhino pregnancy times. Did you know that rhinoceroses have one of the longest gestation periods in the animal kingdom, lasting between 15 to 18 months? This lengthy time is crucial for developing their young, but it also poses significant challenges for the survival of these magnificent creatures. Currently, all 5 species of rhinos face various threats, particularly from poaching and habitat loss. Sadly, 3 of these species are critically endangered, meaning there are fewer and fewer rhinos left in the wild. The combination of a slow reproductive rate and the dangers they face makes it very hard for their populations to recover. Conservation efforts are vital to protect rhinos, ensuring that future generations can witness these incredible animals roaming freely in their natural habitats. Isn't it essential to support these efforts to save them? Believe it or not, K2 is incredibly tough to climb. As the second highest mountain in the world, K2, also known as Mount Godwin Austen, stands at a staggering 8,601 meters, 28,251 feet tall. This colossal peak, located in the Karakoram range of the Himalayas, is famous not just for its height, but for the extreme challenges it poses to climbers. Many view K2 as the ultimate test of mountaineering skill, with a notoriously steep ascent that often features harsh weather conditions, avalanches, and treacherous ice formations. Despite these dangers, K2 continues to attract adventurers eager to conquer its summit. Unlike its more accessible neighbor, Mount Everest, K2 has a much lower success rate, making it a symbol of both allure and danger in the world of extreme exploration. Many climbers dream of reaching K2's peak, but it's a journey that requires not just bravery, but exceptional preparation and teamwork. How does K2's reputation inspire you to face your own challenges? Can you imagine living without sunlight for months? In a quaint town in Norway, the sun doesn't shine for several months each year, leaving the community in darkness. This unique situation inspires innovative coping strategies among the locals. To combat the absence of natural light, residents creatively wear lights on their heads, turning their heads into walking beacons. They also employ mirrors to reflect whatever sunlight is available, cleverly directing it into the streets to brighten their environment. Children, bursting with energy, play under bright artificial daylight, ensuring they can still enjoy their playtime, despite the gloom outside. When the sun finally returns, the excitement is palpable. The entire community comes together to celebrate this long-awaited event with a grand festival, filled with joy and appreciation. This remarkable adaptation highlights the resilience of the townsfolk, who find ways to bring light to their lives, proving that even in the darkest moments, creativity and togetherness can shine through. What would you do without sunlight for so long? Here's something incredible about mammal bathroom breaks. Did you know that all mammals, from tiny mice to massive elephants, take about 12 seconds to defecate? This amazing fact might surprise you, but it turns out that this time remains the same, regardless of the animal's size or the type of feces produced. Scientists suggest that this average duration is likely linked to evolutionary advantages, as it allows mammals to expel waste quickly and minimize the time spent in potentially vulnerable positions. It seems that animals have figured out a perfect rhythm for their bathroom breaks. So next time you're outside and spot an animal doing its business, think about how they might be finishing up after just 12 seconds. Isn't it fascinating to consider that such a simple act is so uniform across the animal kingdom? Hard to believe, but 69% of perfect SAT scores rejected. Between 2008 and 2010, Stanford University had an incredibly selective admissions process, turning away a staggering 69% of applicants who achieved a perfect SAT score. This statistic reveals just how competitive it is to get accepted into one of the top universities in the United States. Many students assume that a flawless score guarantees them a spot, but Stanford looks for much more than academic achievement. The admissions team evaluates factors like extracurricular activities, personal essays, and letters of recommendation to find candidates who not only excel in academics, but also show leadership potential and a unique perspective. With such high stakes, students must prepare to stand out in a sea of impressive applications. So what can potential applicants learn from this? Achieving a perfect score is great, but it's only part of the journey. Surprisingly, Tom Cruise does his own jaw-dropping stunts. This Hollywood superstar is famous for pushing the limits, especially in his action-packed films like Mission Impossible: Fallout. In a particularly intense scene, he broke his ankle but refused to stop filming, showcasing his incredible dedication. But that's not all. Cruise has taken on the challenges of piloting helicopters and performing high-altitude jumps. What makes his stunts even more impressive is his insistence on avoiding CGI. He believes that real physical stunts create a more authentic experience for the audience. Whether he's hanging from the side of a plane or leaping off a building, Cruise's commitment to realism sets him apart in the industry. This dedication to performing his own stunts leads to exhilarating movie moments that keep fans on the edge of their seats. What do you think makes his stunts so compelling? This might surprise you. Octopuses sacrifice for their young. These fascinating creatures are not just known for their intelligence, but also for their unique life cycle. When it comes to reproduction, a female octopus can lay thousands of eggs, with the number depending on her species. During this crucial time, she becomes a dedicated guardian, fiercely protecting the eggs without even eating. Instead, she blows water gently over them to keep them oxygenated and safe. But there's a heartbreaking twist. Once the eggs hatch, the mother typically dies. This process, called senescence, is an incredible yet tragic sacrifice. By expending all her energy on protecting and nurturing the next generation, she ensures their survival, leaving no chance for her own afterward. This selfless act highlights the extreme lengths to which these remarkable beings go to ensure their offspring thrive in the ocean's depths. Is it really true that we fear unknown callers? In today's world, many people do treat unfamiliar phone numbers with a significant amount of suspicion. With the rise of scam calls and spoofed identities, it's no wonder that our relationship with phones has changed dramatically. Just a few years ago, receiving a call from an unrecognized number might have felt like an opportunity to connect, but now it often triggers a red flag. According to recent studies, nearly 60% of people ignore calls from unknown sources, reflecting a heightened sense of caution in our digital age. This is a response to widespread scams that have left countless individuals vulnerable to identity theft and financial loss. People are becoming more aware of the techniques used by scammers, such as imitating trusted organizations. As a result, the wariness we feel towards unknown numbers is a crucial part of protecting ourselves in this evolving communication landscape. Here's a wild fact about neutron stars. These cosmic wonders are the remnants of massive stars that have exploded in supernova, leaving behind something truly incredible. Neutron stars pack an enormous amount of mass into a tiny volume, meaning they are incredibly dense. Just think about this. A single teaspoon of neutron star material can weigh as much as a mountain. This extraordinary density happens because the core of the star collapses under gravity, forcing protons and electrons to merge into neutrons. As a result, neutron stars are held together by an incredibly strong force, which is why they can be so small yet so heavy. To give you a perspective, if you could scoop up a little bit of this material, you'd find it weighs about as much as 900 pyramids of Giza. Neutron stars also spin rapidly and create strong magnetic fields, leading to fascinating phenomena like pulsars, which emit beams of radiation that sweep across space. Isn't it amazing how something so tiny can hold so much weight and mystery? Can you imagine that owls once represented Jews? This curious depiction comes from ancient Roman carvings, where Jews were strikingly portrayed as owls, often shown surrounded by flocks of doves or sparrows. These images offer a fascinating glimpse into how different groups viewed each other in a time of religious tension and cultural blending. Owls, generally seen as symbols of wisdom, took on a unique meaning here, contrasting sharply with the flocks of doves, often seen as symbols of peace and purity. This artistic choice highlighted the tension between the ancient Jewish community and the burgeoning Christian population, which held markedly different beliefs. While the doves and sparrows represented the dominant culture, the solitary owl symbolized the distinctiveness of the Jewish faith. Such carvings remind us of the complex narratives woven through history, reflecting both conflict and coexistence in ancient times. Discover the surprising origins of basketball. Most people think basketball is a purely American invention, but it actually has Canadian roots. Dr. James Naismith, who was born in Canada, created the game in 1891 while working in Springfield, Massachusetts. Naismith was looking for a way to keep his students engaged and active during the harsh winter months. So he invented this new sport as a fun indoor activity. The original game included peach baskets and a soccer ball, and it quickly caught on, spreading across North America. Today, basketball is one of the most popular sports in the world, with millions of fans, players, and enthusiasts. So the next time you watch a game or shoot some hoops, remember the incredible journey from a small Canadian gym to arenas filled with cheering crowds globally. Isn't it amazing how one person's creativity can change sports forever? Here's what actually happens when Hubble looks at the stars. The Hubble Space Telescope relies on large, precise mirrors to collect light from distant celestial objects, allowing us to unlock the secrets of the universe. One of its most impressive features is its primary mirror, which measures a whopping 2.4 meters in diameter. This massive mirror not only reflects light, but also focuses it, enabling Hubble to capture stunningly detailed images of galaxies, nebulae, and other celestial wonders. When light from a star or galaxy strikes the mirror, it bounces towards Hubble's instruments, where it is transformed into images and data we can study. Thanks to this technology, Hubble has given us breathtaking views of space that were once unimaginable, helping astronomers investigate the origins of our universe. Without those precise mirrors, we wouldn't know half as much about the cosmos. What mysteries will Hubble uncover next? Did you know that potassium cyanide shocked consumers in the 1980s? In a serious tampering incident, some bottles were discovered to be laced with this deadly substance. The shocking act aimed to undermine consumer trust in a well-known product and its manufacturer, Johnson & Johnson. In the aftermath, the company took significant strides to regain public faith. They patented a revolutionary seal designed to prevent further tampering, which marked a turning point in product safety protocols. This innovation led to the familiar warning we see today: do not accept if seal is broken. This simple phrase now appears on countless products, ensuring that consumers feel secure in what they purchase. Thanks to these measures, shoppers are more aware and informed, and such tampering incidents are taken very seriously in the industry. Could this be one of the reasons we don't see tampered products as often today? Can you imagine that cats have 276 facial expressions? These charming companions are much more expressive than most people realize. Studies indicate that our feline friends can convey a wide range of emotions through their unique facial movements, creating up to 276 different combinations. This expressive ability helps cats communicate feelings like happiness, fear, annoyance, and affection. However, here's the twist. While cats showcase all those expressions, humans far surpass them with around 10,000 different facial expressions. This vast variety in humans allows us to show everything from joy to frustration, often in distinctly different ways. What's intriguing is that many of a cat's expressions can be subtle and fleeting. A quick twitch of the whiskers or a slight squint of the eyes can say a lot. So the next time you see your cat, take a moment to observe those tiny movements. What emotions might they be conveying? Did you know retinol is the rarest blood type? This unique blood type is characterized by the absence of Rh antigens in red blood cells, making it incredibly special. In fact, only 43 individuals around the world have been identified as possessing retinol blood. What makes this even more fascinating is that there are currently just 9 active donors available. This rarity can pose significant challenges in medical emergencies, as finding compatible blood for transfusions becomes a daunting task. For people with retinol blood, even regular surgeries or accidents can lead to significant health risks. Scientists and donors alike are working hard to raise awareness about this exceptional blood type to create a network for better matching in future medical needs. While retinol may not be widely recognized, every donor plays an essential role in the lives of those who need this rare type. Who knows? You might help save a life one day. Can you believe Sweden's 19th century literacy rates? During this time, Sweden had literacy levels that surpassed those of some modern countries. This impressive achievement stemmed from a unique requirement. Individuals needed to be able to read before they could marry. This law not only reflected a strong commitment to education, but also emphasized the societal value placed on informed decision-making in relationships. As a result, literacy became widely encouraged, and schools were established to ensure that everyone had access to education. The benefits of this focus on reading and learning rippled through Swedish society, fostering a culture that valued knowledge and critical thinking. By prioritizing literacy, Sweden not only empowered its citizens but also laid the groundwork for an educated populace that contributed to the nation's social and economic progress. Today, we can appreciate how such forward-thinking practices from the past helped shape modern educational systems. Isn't it fascinating to see how a simple law can transform a society? You won't believe this about Lucky Diamond Rich, the most tattooed man in the world. With his body nearly entirely covered in tattoos, he has turned his skin into a canvas of personal stories and experiences. Lucky has spent over 1,000 hours under the tattoo needle, transforming his appearance into something truly unique. Each tattoo has a special meaning, representing different aspects of his life, philosophy, or memories. Can you imagine the dedication it takes to commit to such a transformation? Lucky Diamond Rich didn't just get a few quick designs. He meticulously crafted a living art piece that reflects who he is. This remarkable journey has made him a celebrity, capturing the fascination of people around the globe. Would you ever consider covering your skin with stories and art like he did? What if I told you about Gibraltar's unique airport? This fascinating airport, known officially as Gibraltar International Airport, has a runway that literally crosses a busy road. When an aircraft is ready to take off or land, traffic on Winston Churchill Avenue must come to a complete stop, and barriers are lowered to ensure the safety of both drivers and passengers. It's a stunning sight as planes glide in and out, right above cars. This unusual setup is a result of the airport being built on limited land, squeezed between the Mediterranean Sea and the iconic Rock of Gibraltar. With a single runway just 1,780 meters long, it caters to various flights connecting Gibraltar to the UK and beyond. Travelers often find this airport experience thrilling. Can you imagine waiting at a red light only to see a plane overhead? This combination of air travel and everyday life showcases the unique charm of Gibraltar. Have you ever seen a transparent polar bear? Most people picture polar bears as large, fluffy creatures with stunning white coats, but the truth is a bit different. Polar bear fur is actually transparent and hollow. This fascinating trait allows sunlight to penetrate the fur, which then reflects off the bear's skin, giving it that iconic white appearance we all recognize. This unique adaptation helps them blend into their icy Arctic environment, making it easier for them to hunt seals and other prey. Additionally, the hollow structure of the fur traps air, providing insulation in freezing temperatures. So even though these bears look white against the snow and ice, their fur is not colored at all. Instead, it's a brilliant example of nature's clever designs. Next time you think of a polar bear, remember that their appearance is more than meets the eye. Isn't it incredible how something as simple as fur can offer such amazing benefits? Unlock the secret to happiness with forgiveness. Many studies show that forgiveness plays a crucial role in our overall well-being. When we forgive others, we let go of grudges and negative feelings that can weigh us down. This surprisingly positive act not only improves our mood, but can also boost our physical health. Studies indicate that forgiving individuals often experience lower levels of stress and anxiety, which helps maintain a healthier heart and immune system. Additionally, forgiveness can strengthen relationships, fostering deeper connections with those around us. By choosing to forgive, we create a more positive environment for ourselves and others. So the next time you feel hurt or wronged, consider the power of forgiveness. Could it be the missing key to your happiness? Is it really true that the ocean floor is a mystery? Remarkably, about 95% of the ocean's depths remain uncharted, making it one of the least explored places on our planet. Surprisingly, scientists know more about the surface of Mars and the Moon than about our own seabed. While advanced technologies like sonar and satellite mapping have begun to shed light on this hidden world, deep-sea mapping still poses significant challenges. It's costly and time-consuming, limiting our exploration efforts. Understanding the ocean floor better is crucial. It could help us predict natural disasters like earthquakes and tsunamis. Not only that, but it could also lead to the discovery of countless unknown marine species, each with the potential to revolutionize our understanding of life on Earth. Imagine what secrets lie beneath the waves, waiting for us to uncover them. Ever thought about why Portland is named Portland? The story goes back to a coin toss that decided the city's fate. In the mid-1800s, two men, Asa Lovejoy and Francis Pettygrove, had dreams of founding a new city in Oregon. Lovejoy wanted to name it after his hometown, Boston, while Pettygrove favored his own roots in Portland, Maine. To settle the debate, they flipped a coin, and Pettygrove's name won after 2 out of 3 flips. This simple game of chance shaped the identity of one of the Pacific Northwest's most vibrant cities. Today, Portland is known for its unique culture, eco-friendly initiatives, and thriving art scene. Can you imagine if it had been called Boston instead? The city's character would surely be different, but thanks to a quick coin toss, we have Portland as we know it today. Guess what really drives the Library of Alexandria's decline? The story of this ancient treasure isn't just about a single catastrophe, it's a saga of gradual deterioration. Historians now believe that the Library of Alexandria, once a vibrant hub of learning in the ancient world, faced damage over several centuries due to a mix of fires, wars, and political neglect. One significant blow came during Julius Caesar's siege of Alexandria in 48 BCE, when flames swept through the city, likely leading to the loss of countless scrolls. But that wasn't the only strike against the library. As empires rose and fell, many more scrolls disappeared through neglect or destruction, marking it as one of history's most heartbreaking cultural losses. The fading glory of such a knowledge-rich center reminds us of the fragility of our quest for understanding and the importance of preserving wisdom for future generations. Did you know about the rubber duck ocean spill? In the 1990s, a shipping container filled with 29,000 rubber ducks accidentally spilled into the Pacific Ocean, creating a quirky event that turned into a scientific goldmine. These floating bath toys, known as the friendly floaties, began a journey across the world's oceans, drifting along various currents. Scientists have seized this unique opportunity to study ocean currents and how debris, particularly plastic, spreads in marine environments. Over the years, researchers tracked the ducks' movements, revealing valuable insights about ocean circulation patterns and the impact of plastic pollution. Some ducks even washed ashore in distant places like Hawaii and the British coast. This unexpected incident not only entertained beachgoers who found the toys, but also contributed significantly to our understanding of ocean health and the challenges posed by plastic waste. How incredible is it that rubber ducks helped scientists? Did you know marathons trace back to ancient Greece? The marathon race we enjoy today is inspired by a remarkable event from history. In 490 BC, Phidippides, a Greek messenger, made an epic run from the battlefield of Marathon to Athens, covering about 26 miles to deliver news of victory against the Persians. This extraordinary feat was not just a sprint, it symbolized the power of perseverance and sacrifice. Phidippides reportedly collapsed after delivering his message, illustrating the intense effort required for such a long distance. To honor this brave act, the marathon race was established in the modern Olympics, capturing the spirit of endurance and determination. Today, millions of runners around the world lace up their shoes to participate in marathons, each step honoring the legacy of a man who ran for history. Isn't it incredible how this ancient sprint still inspires us today? Guess what really drives Japan's reputation as the largest country? It may surprise you to know that while Japan is often celebrated for its rich culture and advanced technology, it is not the largest country in the world when measured by land area. In reality, Russia and Canada take the top spots, with vast territories stretching across continents. Japan, though, is an island nation that captivates the globe with its breathtaking scenery, bustling cities, and historical significance. So why the mix-up? Some people refer to its importance in terms of economic power and population. Japan boasts a high population density, meaning many people live in a relatively small space, which can lead to the misconception of size. This unique blend of cultural heritage and modern innovation keeps Japan in the spotlight as a key player on the world stage. Have you heard about eye tattoos? Some individuals are now tattooing the whites of their eyes, injecting them with vibrant colors to create a striking look. This trend, while visually stunning, raises serious concerns. Many people are unaware of the risks involved, which can include severe pain and even major vision issues such as blurred or double vision. The process involves using a needle to inject ink into the sclera and is often performed by unlicensed practitioners. Given that the eyes are incredibly delicate structures, introducing foreign substances can lead to complications like infections or inflammation. Moreover, the long-term effects of these inks are still largely unknown. As fascinating as the idea of colorful eye tattoos might seem, it's crucial to understand the potential dangers and make informed choices. Would you consider such an extreme beauty trend? Discover the world's first novel, The Tale of Genji, written by Murasaki Shikibu. In the 11th century, this groundbreaking work is often hailed as the first true novel ever created. Set in the Heian period of Japan, The Tale of Genji tells the story of Hikaru Genji, a nobleman known for his romantic adventures and complex relationships. What's fascinating is that, although the primary storyline feels complete, scholars suggest that Murasaki may have intended to write more chapters, leaving us wondering about the full journey of Genji. This means that there could be untold stories waiting in the shadows of history. The novel explores themes of love, loss, and the fleeting nature of time, capturing the essence of human emotion. The influence of the Tale of Genji extends beyond literature. It has inspired art, theater, and even pop culture, making it an enduring piece of world heritage. How did this masterpiece shape storytelling as we know it? Legendary Pokémon bring magic to every adventure. These rare and powerful creatures like Mewtwo and Rayquaza play a crucial role in the enchanting world of Pokémon. First introduced in the original games, these legends are not just strong. They are steeped in rich lore and mystery that capture the imagination of fans around the globe. Imagine exploring a game world where the ultimate goal is to encounter one of these mythical beings. They often serve as the centerpiece of thrilling stories in video games and animated films alike. Players embark on quests filled with challenges and excitement, driven by the chance to catch or battle these extraordinary Pokémon. Their designs are unique and often symbolize themes like hope, power, or the balance of nature, making them not only fun to play with, but also meaningful in the Pokémon universe. Each legendary has its own backstory, contributing to the overall tapestry of Pokémon lore. So what new adventures await when you seek these incredible creatures? Did you know the first steam vehicle was built in 1769? This groundbreaking invention, the Cognate steam trolley, was created by Nicholas Joseph Cognate and marks a significant milestone in transportation history. Imagine a time when travel relied solely on horse-drawn carriages and walking. The Cognate steam trolley had a revolutionary design that ran on steam power, showcasing the innovative spirit of the Industrial Revolution. It opened the door for future advancements in vehicle technology, setting the stage for modern transportation as we know it today. Currently, you can see this remarkable piece of engineering displayed at the Mosaic des Arts in Métier in Paris, where visitors can appreciate its historical significance. Cognate's invention paved the way for countless innovations, inspiring the dreams of inventors and engineers for generations. So the next time you hop in a car or board a train, remember the Cognate steam trolley and its vital role in revolutionizing how we travel. Can you imagine that time could trick you? During quick eye movements called saccades, our brains temporarily go blind. This fascinating moment happens when we shift our gaze quickly from one point to another, and our visual system essentially takes a short break. To ensure we perceive a smooth, continuous visual experience, the brain cleverly stitches together snapshots of what we see before and after these rapid movements. However, this clever trick can sometimes lead to something strange called chronostasis, where we feel like time has slowed down or even stopped for a brief moment. Have you ever noticed watching a clock and feeling as if the second hand paused just for you? That's chronic illusion at work. Understanding how our brain manages these sites helps reveal the complexities of our perception and the remarkable ways our mind shapes our experience of reality. Believe it or not, driving in Germany is quite a journey. To get a driving license there, you need to go through an extensive process that guarantees safety on the road. First, you must enroll in a driving school where you'll learn the rules of the road and gain valuable driving skills. Once you've mastered the theory, it's time to pass both theoretical and practical tests. These tests ensure you're not just familiar with driving concepts, but know how to apply them in real situations. But that's not all. You also need to complete an eye exam to confirm your vision is sharp enough for safe driving and a first aid course to prepare you for any emergencies. This thorough process can cost around 3,000 euros, which might sound steep, but it reflects Germany's commitment to well-trained drivers. With such preparation, you can feel confident taking the wheel. Did you know about the fascinating mutoscopes? These early vending machines were a hit during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, transforming the way people experience film. Instead of theaters or elaborate setups, mutoscopes offered a simple yet innovative way to enjoy short films. Users would pump a coin into the machine and turn a crank, which would flip through a series of still images, creating an eye-catching illusion of movement. Imagine standing in front of one, your curiosity piqued as you twist the handle, eagerly watching the action unfold. Developed from a concept by inventor William Kennedy Laurie Dixon, mutoscopes were an exciting precursor to modern motion pictures. They packed entertainment into a compact space and were often found in amusement parks and arcades. These machines sparked interest in cinematic storytelling and laid the groundwork for future innovations. With their charming mechanical operation, mutoscopes remind us of the creativity in early film technology. So next time you watch a movie, think about how far we've come from those simple devices. Can you believe Pringles aren't real potato chips? In a surprising twist, a court ruling in 2009 revealed that these popular snacks do not fit the traditional definition of potato chips. While they are labeled as such, Pringles only contain about 42% potato. The rest of their composition includes a blend of wheat and other ingredients, which gives them that iconic shape and crunch. This ruling sparked debates about food labeling and what constitutes a potato chip. Many people enjoy Pringles for their unique flavors and uniform shape, but it raises questions about our expectations of snack foods. When you reach for a can of these crispy treats, you might be surprised to learn that they aren't made from whole, sliced potatoes like traditional chips. So next time you pop open a can of Pringles, remember that they're more about a creative recipe than the humble potato.